guys, Leanne here on Grady's Mom. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a few of my favorite all-time salads to make at home. I actually posted a picture on my Instagram last week and asked you guys if you'd be interested in, like, I guess a salad series video, and everyone said yes, pretty much. So I like salads because A, you can make them at home, you can control all of your ingredients. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing a few of my absolute favorite salads to make at home. I'm going to share like all my favorite dressings and specific toppings, and just kind of give you guys a really good overview of how to make them at home. They're perfect to take on the go. Obviously, putting the dressing on the side, I would highly recommend. But hopefully this video gives you great ideas to make, like I said, at home for lunch, for dinner. We have salads sometimes as our dinner, and also they're great to take on the go to work or anywhere that you're headed out to. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you want to see my favorite salads, just keep on watching. Alright guys, so the first salad I'm going to share with you is like an Asian kind of inspired salad. My mom made a very similar salad to this when I was growing up, and I just kind of tweaked it and made it my own over the years. It is absolutely delicious. I know this kind of looks like a big cluster of things, but when you guys see the finished product, you're definitely going to want to run out and make it. So the first thing I use is romaine. Obviously, I'm not going to use all of this. I'll probably use about 1.5 of these. So 1 whole and 1/2 of this. Again, keep in mind, this particular salad, I am going to show you guys a portion for a dinner for 2 adults. Obviously, if you were just making it for yourself for like to bring to work, you could do half of the amount, but you could also do the same amount as me and use it as a side salad for your family. It really depends. I know everybody's situation is different. So I'm going to use some romaine, some baby spinach. I get mine at Aldi. It's a really good price. Some green onions, some sugar snow peas, some carrot. I already have some cut up because I've been doing a lot of like prepping veggies for snacks, so just some carrot. These I've recently discovered at Walmart. They are the dried cranberry honey roasted almond like salad toppers. Obviously you can just get regular old craisins and regular almonds if you can't find these, but it just gives it a nice sweet and a nice crunch. These are a must-have. I absolutely love these. I always have these in the house. They're absolutely delicious on the salad. Some mandarin oranges here, which are delicious. They give the salad just a really nice sweet and citrusy flavor. For the dressing, I actually make one using 2 simple ingredients. So I do have 2 versions of this peanut sauce because I know everyone will not be able to find this one. This is the House of Sang's dipping sauce. So it's not a dressing, it's thick. It's a dipping sauce, a peanut sauce. If you can find this brand, I highly recommend it. It's delicious. It's also gluten-free. And this is another option because I know a lot of us have a Target. This one is a little bit thinner consistency than this because this is a stir-fry sauce, but they taste very similar, that peanut Asian flavor. So I actually mix these, or you know, one or the other. I'm just again showing you guys 2 for options. With a little bit of the low sodium soy sauce, I just whisk it together. The reason I use the soy, guys, is to thin this out a little bit because again, it is thick. This one is a sauce, like a dipping sauce, and this one is a stir-fry sauce. So I just use a couple splashes of this to whisk into this to thin it out. And then the part that I love is putting chicken on this salad. Now, I have done this salad with, I've gotten like a rotisserie chicken at Walmart already cooked and chopped up the thigh and the breast and put it on top. Absolutely delicious. But I recently, in the past year, have discovered these Perdue. These are the freshly prepared chicken breast cutlets. They are so good, you guys. They are just, they taste amazing. So I actually bake all these off so they're not fried. I bake them up. I cut them into strips. They get nice and crispy, and I put them right on top of the salad, and they're absolutely delicious, both warm out of the oven as well as cold. So you could prep this salad ahead, cook the chicken, slice it up, have it ready to go, and it's perfectly delicious cold as well. And again, the chicken, I feel like, makes it more into a full, complete meal. If you want to leave the chicken out, that's fine. I know there's a lot of vegetarians out there. You could replace the chicken with tofu. If you're a pescatarian, you could use some kind of maybe salmon or shrimp. You really can make it your own. I've also made this with leftover cut up sliced steak. I've also done it with shrimp, but I really do prefer it with this particular chicken. I buy these in a 3-pack of 3 packages of these at BJ's for a good price. So what I'm going to do is get my chicken baking in the oven, get all this stuff prepped, bring it all together, and I will show you guys the finished product. It is so delicious. Alright guys, so this is a huge bowl, just FYI. I know it's always hard on camera to tell how large things are, but next to this big bowl, I put a regular size bowl. So this is like a regular size soup or salad bowl, just so you can see the comparison. And again, since we're having this as a complete dinner, we're not having anything else with it because we have all of our greens and our protein is our meat right on top. So we'll probably have like 2 bowls each of this. And what I did was put the romaine down, I put the baby spinach in and kind of tossed it. I actually ended up only using 1 of those romaine pieces in the bag because I thought 1.5 would just be too much. So just use your judgment. There are times when I've had to use 1.5 if it was a smaller romaine heart, but I used 1 whole romaine, obviously minus the core on the bottom. I tossed in some baby spinach, and then I just put in the green onion. I put in the snow peas. I just cut them up a little bit, the carrot. And then this stuff, again, it's so delicious. It's in like the crouton section at Walmart. It's absolutely delicious. It's like toasted honey roasted almonds and the cranberries. Again, you could just use craisins and your own almonds that you have on hand. So the chicken is in the oven. I'm going to lay that on top in the middle, sliced up. I do wait to add the chow mein because they get soggy quickly, and I also wait to add the mandarins. So I will add that at the end. One thing I wanted to add is I normally add edamame to this salad, but I didn't have any. Edamame is not something I always have on hand, but I am going to Trader Joe's, and the next time I go, I'm going to get some edamame so I can add it next time because they're delicious on here. The dressing, I just did about a 1/2 cup of the peanut sauce, and then probably about 1.5 tablespoons of the low sodium soy sauce. I would recommend using the low sodium, just because I think the regular sodium is just a little bit too salty for this. And then I literally just whisked it together, so it's more of a dressing consistency now and not like a dipping sauce. And then everything comes together, you drizzle the dressing over it, you toss it up with a pair of tongs, and it's absolutely delicious. So I'll share with you guys what it looks like when the chicken gets out of the oven. Alright guys, so I have the hot cooked chicken. I put the chow mein noodles, which these are so delicious to snack on as well. And then I just kind of did the mandarins in the circle around the edge. And then I have my dressing, and I just go ahead and drizzle it all over because you're going to toss it all together. And I have my tongs here. I'm going to toss it all together and plate it up, but it's just so delicious. Obviously, you can add or remove anything you prefer. And let me go ahead and toss it up and plate it up, and I'll share with you guys the final look. Alright guys, so everything is coated. It smells so good, and I love the combination of the chicken. Again, it just makes it more hearty. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself a huge bowl of this. This is actually what we're having for dinner tonight. Really hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you give it a try. Alright guys, so this next salad is like a chopped Italian salad. It's just kind of something I variate all the time based on whatever I have in my fridge, but I tried to get as many of the ingredients that I normally use consistently when I make this. I prefer this particular salad with romaine, and I like to chop it really, really fine, which is kind of why I call it a chopped salad, because I like to chop it, again, really, really fine compared to like a normal Caesar salad or something. So I've got romaine here. I've got some cheese and garlic croutons. You can use any croutons that you like. I really like using croutons in this salad for the crunch. Some tomato, some fresh basil. If you don't have fresh, you could use dried basil, but I really like the taste of the fresh basil in this. Some pepperoni. I just have this mini pepperoni. Again, I just improvise with whatever I have. You can use regular pepperoni. Any kind will do. Some dry salami. You could use hard salami from the deli. You don't have to get this. You can use any kind of dry hard salami. I grabbed these radishes. Normally I put regular radish in, but I found these already chopped, so I was like, why not? And they were like 99 cents. So I grabbed these just to save me a step. Some English cucumber, lots of Parmesan cheese. So I have this right here, which is really good, by the way. It's from BJ's. It's the BJ's brand. And the star of the show for this salad are these dressings. These are my favorite dressings, guys, of life. I have never in my life tasted a better dressing. I love them and enjoy them so much. They're actually from upstate. They're actually made in upstate New York, where I'm from. In Troy, New York, which is near where I'm from, and they're absolutely delicious. I love them so much. I actually had a long conversation with the owner last week, and he was nice enough to give me a discount code, which is just GradysMom. I'll leave that information down below. I always have all of my coupon and discount codes linked in every video down below all the time, and I'm always getting new ones and getting rid of old ones, so there's always something going on as far as discounts. But these are so good, guys. The flavors that I have here are watermelon basil, raspberry oregano, which is my personal favorite, the rosemary garlic, the avocado, cilantro lime, and the coconut ginger. They're all delicious. They are all organic. There's no salt. They're raw vegan. They're gluten-free. They are low fat. They are just amazing. They're also non-GMO. They're concentrated, so you only need the tiniest amount. I'm gonna make a big salad for myself to eat actually right now, and I'm probably only going to use about 1.5 tablespoons, and this salad that I am making is big. These are just amazing. They last like 4 years in the fridge, although they never last me that long because they're that delicious. But anyways, I highly recommend these if you're looking for something different. These are flavors you don't see every day. Again, they have so many good things going for them with the organic, the no salt, the vegan, the gluten-free. I could go on and on. I highly recommend giving these a shot. Again, I'll link my code down below. So I'm gonna go ahead, get this chopped up really fine. Get my tomato, my cucumber chopped up, my basil chopped up. These are already chopped. Throw some pepperoni, some croutons, chop this up. It's just, like I said, a big chopped Italian salad. It is so delicious. Again, you can vary it however you want. Sometimes I add black olives if I have them. I've added artichoke hearts. Really, sky's the limit. So let me go ahead, put it all together, and I'll share with you guys how delicious it looks at the end. I just want to show you guys before I top it. I just cut it in really, really fine, small little ribbons, and I rinsed it with cold water, cut the bottom off, and just really cut it really fine. It just tastes so good like this. So I love doing chopped salads where the lettuce is really, really cut up small. Alright guys, so I have everything on minus the cheese and the dressing, so I wanted to give you guys a closer up look. Again, the really finely chopped lettuce, and then I have the radish, the tomato, the cucumber, and then there's basil running all through it, fresh basil. And basil's the kind of herb, as soon as you kind of cut it and break it apart, it really releases all the flavors. My hands smell like basil and I love it. Have a little pepperoni on there, a little hard salami, a couple extra pieces for me because I live for salami, and put some croutons on there. So I'm going to go ahead now and just put my Parm cheese. I like a decent amount on there, so I put a nice little pile in the center. And then I am literally going to just measure out about 1.5 tablespoons of this Planet Organics. This is my favorite one that they have, the raspberry oregano. And kind of toss this all together, and it's the perfect, fresh, delicious salad. So good. I think I mentioned, guys, I've thrown olives on here, artichoke hearts, I've thrown roasted red peppers, I've thrown chickpeas when I have extra chickpeas left. The beauty of salad is you can literally throw anything you feel like, anything you have to use up, and it just works. So let me go ahead and get the dressing on and show you guys one last look before I dig in. Okay, so it is all dressed and ready to go. It just smells so good, I can hardly even stand it, and I have to dig in right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this second recipe in my little favorite salad series. These are perfect to make as a whole dinner. You could throw some shrimp on there, and obviously perfect for lunch or as a side salad. I've made these for both side salads, dinner salads. Really, sky's the limit with them, but I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Hope you'll give it a shot, or at least your version of it. And I really hope you guys will try this dressing and let me know what you guys think, because it is amazing. Again, I'll link the information down below, and I'll see you guys soon in my next salad video. Alright guys, the last salad that I wanted to share in this video is a really, really delicious one. I love making this. It's a little bit fall inspired, but I make it year round. So this one uses kale as well as romaine. Of course, you can always substitute if you don't like kale or you don't like romaine. You could obviously do spinach or iceberg, whatever you like, spring mix. But again, I have some kale that I chopped pretty fine here, and then some romaine that I chopped up pretty fine as well. And again, it's a little bit fall inspired. I like to use bacon. You can also use bacon bits. I just so happen to have bacon that I recently cooked up. So I'm going to use about 3 pieces of bacon for this size salad. This is pretty much like a big salad for one as a meal, or you could split it between 2 people as a side. You can use any kind of turkey that you like. I've used boar's head, I've used this kind, I've used all different kinds. So you can use whatever kind of turkey that you like. It goes really good with the bacon. I like the combination of turkey and bacon together. You're going to need an apple, whatever kind you like. I've used green apple, Macintosh. This just happens to be a Honeycrisp, but you can use whatever you like. Probably going to end up using about half of this. I do leave the skin on, but you can take the skin off. Some sliced red onion. Obviously, I'm not going to use the whole onion, just some slices of this. And then I like to use like almonds in this. I really like almonds. So I have these Trader Joe's sliced honey roasted almonds that I'm going to put some on. And then I'm also going to use, there's just a little bit left in this bag. I've been loving these. They're from Walmart. This one is dried cranberries and honey roasted almonds. So just like this, except just Walmart brand, the Great Value brand, but there are, again, the craisins, the cranberries in here. Of course, you could always use any nuts that you like. Pecans would be really good in here, chopped up walnuts. If you don't like craisins, you could use something in substitution. You could use like a yellow raisin or sliced up grape. So I'm just going to go ahead and get my apple sliced up, my onion sliced up, my turkey sliced up, my bacon sliced up, and put it all together, and I'll be right back to show you guys what it looks like. Alright guys, so I just assembled it. It was super easy. I mean, you saw the ingredients. I just kind of sliced everything up, and it's just such a good combination of flavors between the savory from the turkey and the bacon, and then just the nice sweetness of the cranberries, the apples. It's just so good. And then you have the crunch from the almonds. I really love mixing the kale in with the romaine. It just gives it kind of a different dimension. Now, as far as dressing on this salad, you can really use your judgment and use whatever you like. I have done it with olive oil, just a little olive oil, salt and pepper. I've splashed a little balsamic. I've used honey mustard. I tend to stay away from cream-based dressings with this particular salad, although I do think ranch would be really good, but I am just a ranch lover. But on this particular salad, I'm going to be using, again, my favorite dressing, which is by Planted Organics, and the rosemary garlic flavor. It's a really good combination together. And again, I think I mentioned earlier in this video that this dressing is concentrated, so you only need a very, very small amount, and it really coats everything nicely. So I absolutely love this one. Again, you can vary it however you like. I've also done this with rotisserie chicken that I've bought at like Walmart that I've cut up instead of the turkey. So again, you can really use anything that you like. This is just kind of my version of it, and it has a little bit of a fall vibe, like I said. So I hope you guys enjoyed this salad video of some of my favorite salads. Let me know down below if you'd like me to do more videos like this. Have a great day, guys, and I will see you very soon. Bye.